Ndime Derrick Mwanangala muliwambiro lya SDA. The revelation of Jesus Christ which God gave him to show his servant things which must shortly take place, and he sent and signified it by his angel to his servant John. Olezawaga simpe nalyo mpora nalyagwa Yesu muyendeji tromba moya usala utubandiswe muyi nala Yesu motwamba upaira usi yakonse. Mutu wankani ukamba kuti the mark of the beast 666. Revelation 13 verse 1 and 2. Then I stood on the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rising up out of the sea, having 7 hands and 10 horns, and on his horns 10 cows, and on his heads a blasphemous name. Revelation 13 verse 1 and 2. John the Revelator described the symbols of the beast. Revelation 13 verse 17 and 15. Revelation 17 verse 15. Then he said to me, the waters which you saw, where the harried sides are peoples, multitudes, nations, and tongues. This is John 17 verse 15. Then he said to me, the waters which you saw, where the harried sides are peoples, multitudes, nations, and tongues. Waters in this book of Revelation represents the people. In Revelation 13, a beast coming out of the sea, as in Revelation 13. The power coming out of people. Now, according to all the prophets, according to the Bible prophets, water represents people, beast represents the kingdom of kings. Daniel 7 verse 23. Daniel 7 verse 23. Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be a fourth kingdom of earth, which shall be different from all other kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, trample it, and break it in pieces. My dear brothers and sisters, Daniel 7 verse 23, when you read their prophetical symbols, they are quite common, like as in Daniel. A beast represents a political power. In Revelation 13 verse 2, the throne of rulership comes from the dragon. If you go back to Revelation 12, now, my dear brother and sister, let's go back to Daniel 7 The four beasts, the lion represents the Babylon, and the bear represents Medo-Persia, leopard represents Greece. Revelation 12, verse 4 and 5. Revelation 12, verse 4 and 5. His tail draweth third of the stars of heaven, and threw them to earth. And the dragon stood before a woman who was ready to give birth, to devour her child as soon as it was born. She bare a male child who was to rule all nations, which are of iron, and her child was caught up to God and his throne. In Revelation 12, verse 4 and 5, the dragon to devour a child who is